Hey guys.
Hey, how's it going, Papa?
Hey, sis.
Pretty good yourself.
Pretty good.
Hey guys. So yeah, gun pilots made it. This plane's like upside down or something. He hasn't made it into Discord yet. Hey, gun pilot.
Hi, Pops. How you doing, mate?
Pretty good. So we got air show here, so we should have a good video afterwards.
Yeah, watch out he doesn't shoot you down.
Yeah. Uh, hey, Gold.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, good.
Morning, Golem.
Morning, Gunny.
Air show, please don't shoot me down.
Hello, good morning.
Tolstoy can't be here tonight. His plane died a week ago.
Got shut down.
Got shot down. Well, yeah, because we're back in New Zealand, so
Yeah, we can go visit the crash site after the flight.
yeah, memorial to Tolstoy.
You're going to really challenge yourself in the Yank and Bank in the King Air. Morning, Tolly.
Well, good morning.
Oh, yeah, you're back alive.
Oh yeah.
I
I didn't think you would have survived the crash after you got shot down.
Oh,
Air show's here to take you down again.
yes, very good.
Bring some extra duct tape, just in case.
Well, he might have a problem because I'm not seeing a soul here at the airport, and I doubt very much. Unless, do you guys see me?
Southeast Asia?
Yes. I've switched back to it once or twice already.
I can't see you, mate. I see you on the Discord, but not on the field.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had
Martins Bay Aerodrome.
No, not Martins Bay.
anyone.
Darfield.
How many? Okay, let me go. I'll look at the flight plan.
Yeah, you might have the flight plan from last week. Because we're in New Zealand also. I think that was Martins Bay.
Is anyone having trouble getting onto the Southeast server?
No.
No. Yeah, Tolstoy, Martins Bay was last week's flight plan.
Well, I just took the first one that I saw, which was downloaded yesterday, so I don't know what the hell happened. Anyway, I'll be
Okay,
right back.
no problem.
You swap them out, popcorn.
Swap them out?
Did you change the flight plan in the last 24 hours?
No.
Oh, okay.
Tolly is still in shock from being shut down.
Hasn't wiped the blood out of his eyes yet.
Can everybody hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Gotcha.
Okay, I'm just logging in now, setting up my the VR, so I'll be just a sec.
Okay.
That sounds like a New Zealand accent.
Is indeed.
Picture your mind, okay?
You are going to have an exciting night in VR tonight.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm just loading up too, having trouble with the servers.
ZK Matt, you're lit up as if you're talking all the time, but I don't hear you.
You might be like me, mate, have a lapel mic. It doesn't put anything through, but it just flashes.
Yeah, it's not even flat. It's just a constant, constant lit up.
Yeah, well, I got a lapel mic and it does the same thing most of the time.
Yeah. Well, because right now, Gunpilot, you go on and off when you're talking, even with your
it's
lapel.
funny. Mind you, and noise suppression. ZK, you may want to just check in your settings in Discord that your noise suppression is turned on.
Okay, 1 second.
Alright, I'm in. It looks amazing in VR.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey, Krabby Steak. So we'll give another minute or two, but I noticed lots of new faces. Well, not that I see your face, but lots of new people here tonight. I want to welcome you all here. Normally I have a flight plan, and then we'll go through every airport. But tonight we've got the Charlie Fox 27 New Zealand special. He's going to take over the reins in just a moment, and I'm not sure exactly what's the plan, but we do have the flight plan, but he knows the plan.
I think the plan is not to die.
Yep.
I think that's a good goal.
I actually
Yeah.
flew this plane last night, so let's have a look.
Yeah, it's good fun.
Those of you who are not in caravans, I'm going to suggest that you might want to do so, because this flight has been designed very specifically for the Caravan.
I'll shove my 747 then.
Yep.
Yeah, good luck.
Airshow, I think you might be eating a lot of sides of walls somehow. In the TBM.
I could land a 747. I just turned the window all the way.
Can see you now, Tolly.
Yep.
Well, that's interesting. You just taxied sideways right through everybody.
And it disappeared.
Yeah, it has.
It's a magic trick.
He's hiding from Airshow. He's got his invisible cloak on, and he's going to tail Airshow all night.
This game is taking forever to load. I need to put this game on my SSD.
He's reappeared.
Word of advice, Steak, it doesn't help very much. The game
Does
is
it?
just so massive, it's going to take a really long time to load.
Yeah.
Putting it on your SSD might improve it by 30 to 40 seconds, but that's not really worth it. Because
Actually, should I go my flying donut?
No.
what?
I'll go on my flying donut. It won't affect you guys because you guys can't see it, but I'll go on my flying donut.
You have a flying donut?
Yeah, I was able to get the flying donut in my
All right.
community
Oh.
folder.
Jeez.
I'll put you in flight 2, channel number 2 for you.
I'm not gonna loud now, hard. I promise you. It's push to talk, so you can't. You won't hear me.
See, you got your livery in keeping with the flight tonight, Tolly.
Yes, I do.
I like that.
Which one do you got?
It's Air Milford and Queenstown on the nose.
Okay, because I didn't know which one would be fitting for here. All right. Well, we can get started, and Charlie Fox, it's off to you.
Well, this is an unusual one tonight. We only have 3 airports: our departure, our arrival, and one in the middle. And we have 51 Yank-and-Bank waypoints through the mountains. Very fast, very challenging, very tight, some really hard 90-degree turns. This is why I was suggesting the Caravan, because it's designed very specifically for the Caravan. We are going to stop at one waypoint and a couple of other surprise landings along the way that are going to be very challenging. And there are a couple of other interesting challenges thrown in along with it. So if you're ready,
Buckle up.
we can spool up
Sounds great.
and buckle up.
Yeah.
This plane is like 4 caravans put together. Like, this thing is massive.
Our first landing is at waypoint 1.
Okay.
And you can get there any way you want. Either down low, going through valleys, or up over the mountains. And that will be our first landing.
It's already beautiful.
Yeah.
I think I'll just fall towards the sky.
Assuming I'm going the right way. I'm just following 5 people ahead of me. Although now they've gone in different directions.
Did you find the floor plan?
Yes.
With the music I have on the stream, I feel like I'm in like The Hobbit or something.
More like Top Gun.
More like Top Gun.
William Tell Overture, maybe? Whenever I think of William Tell Overture now, Charlie, I think of Clockwork Orange.
Yeah.
Oh, I couldn't even get through the intro of that movie.
I saw it twice in a week when it came out in the 70s.
Oh,
That was brilliant.
Sorry about that, guys. My computer is even hissy fit.
It's a classic now. Popcorn?
well, yeah. Well, that's why I watched it like back in 2008, 2009, when I was sizzling popcorn, a film critic. But it was just too bizarre.
Oh, it was meant to be.
Yeah, but I watched later on. Well, it was with my wife. I watched 2001: A Space Odyssey.
Yeah, see, I haven't seen that.
Okay, but I fell asleep through that.
Now, at waypoint 1 here, there were 2 ridges you will see on your right. A lower one and a higher one. The lower one is sort of a beige. The higher one is way up high. And it's a green one, and we're going to land up there. So slow down, full flaps. And let's come in on the green ridge up there. And if you have any doubt where it is, just look for my name tag.
Oh, up there.
Yeah. You meant really up there.
Well, I tell you, Charlie, you didn't zoom out the map because your spot on the little nav map is way away from where you are.
Yeah.
Oh, did I get the wrong one?
Yeah.
Damn it, I did.
Right. Turn around.
All right, we'll keep on going. I haven't looked at this route for a week.
It's down where I am, mate.
Has anyone
Well,
got
anyway.
any New Zealand mate?
Once we get there, there are 2 ridges. A lower one and a higher one. And you want to land on the higher one.
Just for the record, Charlie, I enjoyed that first ridge. I landed right behind you.
Okay.
I'll never pass up on an opportunity to land.
Yeah,
coming through, right?
Doge. Yeah, you don't need to use live weather. You can use whatever weather you want.
Okay, this is the ridge here.
Well, I'm right on your marker, mate. I'm sitting with the marker right underneath my wheels.
Well, you were in the wrong place. It's
Well,
close
the
to the marker.
Probably didn't want to make two waypoints, so we just put them.
yeah.
He put the marker right in between the two spots.
Tell you, Nick, so I've got the zoom right out.
It doesn't really matter,
Alright. As long as
But-
we're
as long as you're close. Pick a ridge, whatever one you like.
it's a truck with a little nav map. You've got to zoom right out before you click on the marker spot.
Yeah. It's within,
Can anyone hear me?
what,
Yeah.
0.15 of a kilometer? Of a mile?
You can measure because I'm sitting right on top of the marker, so you can measure where you're landing and see how far out it is.
Yeah, Matt, I can hear you.
Yeah, I got you.
Cool. Okay, my computer crashed. Where we at?
Waypoint 1.
All right, thank you. Yeah, that flying donut is not the best. You can't see anything. It's got a really terrible climb performance.
Winter band's down here. The rest are easy, aren't they, Charlie? We just follow the river.
More or less.
Yeah.
And Violet, do you have any advice on? I cannot get myself into drone mode. I've tried 5. I've tried C.
Have you pressed insert with the numpad on?
Yes.
You press C,
Yes.
and that won't get you out of it or into it.
I press C and my control window comes up for my joystick for the first time when I push C. Something is going weird.
Is your caps lock on?
No.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, Tolly, if numlock's on, insert's not putting you in. Press the F5 key, the N key, the the num5 and the N key.
The N, November?
Yeah, the N key. Because that takes you, if you're in insert, that takes you in and out of showcase.
End.
Yes, end. If you're in drone mode to start with, that'll put you in and out of showcase. Doesn't work?
No.
No. Can't think of it, mate.
You can always go through the tab at the top. The
Yeah,
camera.
That's what I was thinking. Just click on the camera thing and select showcase.
Yeah, okay.
Are we all in?
Yeah, looks like
Yep.
we're all here. All those that survived.
Okay, yeah. Okay, on the way to waypoint 2. there is a challenge for you to find a particular something. And you will know immediately if you have been successful.
All right.
So let's go.
All right.
And how do you know if we've been successful?
You will know.
Oh, I found it.
Is it a big Airbus?
Yeah, I saw that too. Just don't understand it.
You hired the guy to fly around the A320 for you.
One of the things that you will want to do on the way is fly on the outside of your plane, because the landscape around here is absolutely gorgeous.
I'll say.
For the most part, once we get past waypoint 2, you're going to want to stay very low and have your throttle set at about 75 to 80%. And we are going to be doing some very tight, well, this first half is just a bit of a warm-up for the second half, but some very tight yank and bank. If you find you're having any difficulty with it, just go up a bit higher, up maybe 1,000, 1,200 feet, and you'll find that keeping up with the flight plan is not quite as difficult.
Do we get any hints on what we're looking for?
Nope.
Hobbits.
Little hobbits.
But you will definitely know when you find it. It's something the likes of which no one has ever seen before.
So a hobbit.
Yeah.
Rain spike.
And someone's in an A320.
And it's not me.
It's not me either. Surprisingly.
I found it. It's a monolith.
A what?
Monolith.
Where?
Interesting.
I'm just kidding.
Is it right on track, is it, Charlie?
It is.
Right on the magenta, huh?
Right on the magenta.
Okey-dokey, thank you.
Fly nice and low, apparently.
Is it a glacier or waterfall?
Not a pylon, is it?
It is not.
You mixing Charlie and me up again, Tolly?
I just happened to be flying over one at the time I asked.
No harm in hoping.
Can it be seen on low graphics?
You probably can.
Is it in the valley or on top of the ridge?
Not going to tell you.
Man, I like to stay here for the rest of the flight, try to find it.
Well, he's given you a clue. It's right on the magenta line.
No, I've been on there.
I feel like I'm on an episode of A&E in search of.
Well, it's better than looking for a Christmas tree in the Amazon jungle.
Yeah.
The lower you are, the better you'll see it.
Well, I'm about 3 feet
So
off
that's
the
the
water.
hint.
I'm about 3 feet off the water.
Yeah.
My own shadow.
Ah, never before
Loch
seen.
Ness Monster.
Live weather's nice.
By the way, there are no more landings until we get to the far side of the island. So you have lost your last chance to pee.
I got a bottle, or I can open the door. Which one's a little better?
Are we landing at Hawkins? Okay.
Well, actually, Guy, it's about 0.003 off the magenta line.
Told you got to zoom out, mate.
Left or right?
Turn around.
Oh, almost at waypoint 2, and nothing seen.
Yeah, I'm turning around. I'm just gonna go see if I can see it again.
Is it the Loch Ness Monster?
I was thinking of that a while ago when we first got to the lake.
What do they call it in New Zealand? Is it, oh, no, Ogopogo, or is that in British Columbia?
Ogopogo's in a Soyuz, yeah.
I have just flown over the first part of it.
Guys, look for Gunpowder's gamer tag. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, but it's not Gunpowder that was just talking.
Oh wait, who is it? Oh, Charlie Fox. Are we gonna see his name or no?
Oh, I must not have gone far enough, actually.
Oh, I
I've just
found it.
flown
Okay.
over the second part.
All right, so it's over here.
So
Then.
I'll circle here
Where the heck?
so that the rest of you can come in and find it.
It's easy to find, Charlie.
Looks like a pond here.
I don't even know where Charlie is. Oh, he's over there.
You will be saying to yourself, oh my, that's strange. Have you seen it, Cullum?
Maybe? Think so.
Ice in New Zealand?
You still over at Charlie Fox?
I am.
It's not that.
Is this ice river right here?
Sorry, what?
Oh,
Is there
yeah,
a river right here? So that looks like it's white.
Is it half a dam?
Yeah, these
My, my
two
circling
sections
around.
of white arcs.
Oh yeah.
So those are dams.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, I thought they looked funny, but I
there
didn't
might be
think it was.
Yeah. There might be a dam there, but there you go. Only in New Zealand.
That was weird looking, but
Okay, now we're heading up the valley.
They must use that for panning for gold or something to do with water.
that's a good guess, actually.
So who found it first?
Charlie Fox. What? Gun Pilot. He's playing it in it.
Want to get a close look.
We went to get close.
I couldn't work out what Charlie was on about this.
A lot of these other square bodies of water are unnatural as well, so it must be something industrial.
Off to the right here, you'll see what almost looks like an owl face on the side of the mountain.
Oh, you're right. Huh.
How do you normally invoke the drone, Tolly? With insert key or what? Or do you have a button or what?
Yes, with insert.
Oh, it's not working with insert?
No. It's okay, I won't be using it when I'm flying anyway, so this is probably the good flight not to have it.
It's racking my brain why it's not coming up for you. The only time it doesn't work for me is when I've been in drone, I've pressed C so I can control the plane. I didn't press C to get out back to drone.
Does your keyboard have a gaming mode, maybe, that locks out certain keys that you might have turned on? I don't know. It's just troubleshooting.
Well, I know that I have. I don't know if I do or not, but if I did, I think I have an enunciator would light up just like when my number lock is on, and same with caps lock is on. There are 3 other icons of some sort, and I'm pretty sure that one might be for gaming, but it's not lit up wherever it is.
It's just a normal QWERTY keyboard, isn't it, Tolly? Yeah.
I'm going to pause here and let the rest of you catch up, because you need to stay really close.
Diagonal and I are with you, mate.
I'll pause too.
Why are we all your enemies? Because you keep your friends close, but you keep your enemies even closer.
I think we're good.
Air show saying, "Hey, Tully, come closer so I can zoom in."
Okay, now we're getting into the mountains.
Bit of map reading here.
This will be your warm-up for the second half of the flight.
I think this is just as good as the second half, mate.
Yeah, but the second half is 3 times as long.
I don't think Fish can fly through this with his wingspan.
Are we down to 75% yet?
I'm down to 75%. And down to about 75%, 75 feet above grade.
Shadow's almost kissing my wheels.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So beautiful. Great scenery.
Yeah, this is some nice scenery. Even on low end, it's pretty nice.
Okay, full throttle. We've got a long climb ahead.
I was going to say, Charlie, you weren't at 70%, so I'm not catching. I'm firewalled.
Yeah, I'm at the back.
Yeah, he was just trying to get a lead on everybody.
I don't really see the climb that you're talking about.
I'm getting the turbulence from the A320 or the 747 above me.
What's the best rate of climb speed for a Caravan?
95,
What is it?
95.
Oh, thanks.
You're going to want to get as much speed as you can, because the top end of this valley is almost vertical. You might even have to bounce over the top.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna bounce over the top. I'm not making this.
Me
But
too.
if you go to 95 now, it'll be well above.
I'll just taxi over.
And as soon as you come over the top, make a left bank and go over the top again.
And what's the best angle of climb in this Caravan?
In this valley, whatever you can handle. Okay, I'm going to pause here again and see who comes over the top.
Well, I'm just gonna make it.
Well, I landed on it.
Yep, that's a good way to do it.
Or flaps 1 just before you touch.
All right.
Okay, it looks like everybody is making it up over the top. Pull the power off and head down the valley.
Oh, wow. That's nice, Charlie.
That is
I don't
awesome.
think I don't think anybody's going to worry about pulling the power off, Charlie.
Okay.
You haven't. You
No.
haven't.
For some reason, I can't sue Florida to catch up to you guys.
A lot of people flying with us tonight. It's
Yeah.
awesome.
Friday night.
Yep.
Steve, was that you doing a barrel roll?
No, it wasn't me.
Oh.
But now it is.
Oh, good luck.
Oh.
Oh no.
It's Steve.
I'll accept any challenge.
Well, this valley looks incredible upside down.
Upside down.
Upside down.
And the bottom of the airplane's so clean.
In the hill.
Well done, Column.
That was pretty close.
Yeah.
Maybe a little too close. But I made it.
Yeah, you need your rudder in here.
You definitely do. And elevators. Now, when you come out of the valley, or out of the mountains rather, and into the valley, pull your power all the way back and go to full flaps. Because as you pass that last mountain on your right, you want to have full flaps down, and you really slowly go over the next ridge, because the next landing is immediately on the other side, and you want to be down to about 50 knots.
0.12.
I'm full forward slip, trying to slow down too.
You're in the trees.
You're in the trees, Charlie.
I am. I pulled it back a little too much.
I'm assuming we're landing at 8.12, Charlie.
Okay, so right over this ridge, you'll see two buildings with a white area behind them. You want to try and touch down between the two buildings and come to a stop before the trees. Try and touch down between the two buildings and come to a stop before the trees.
Uh-oh.
You end up hitting the stairs. Airshow and I hit the stairs.
I'm in the next county.
If you go through the trees, don't worry about it. Stay there. We'll catch up to you because we're coming out there to take off. You have to be really squarely in the middle between those two buildings or it'll throw you over.
I can attest.
Were the instructions such that we're allowed to land prior to the buildings but roll through them, or just we have to land at the building?
There's not enough room to roll through them.
So we can land prior to them.
Land at the far end of between them.
Or before them and balloon over
Just
them.
after them.
Seriously?
They are a bit too narrow at the beginning, but they're wider by about 3 feet at the end.
Nice golem drifting in.
Just a little bit drifts. Gotta have
Side
some
slip
fun.
might get you through. Right, side slip, Tolly.
There you go, Tolly. Perfect. Look at that.
That was lovely.
I'll give it a go again with the side slip.
Same here.
I made it.
It's flying that huge bloody plane.
Fish. Fisher Price.
Not Fisher Paykel.
Yeah, we crashed.
Yeah, using fish. That's what it is. Using fish.
Yeah, I saw you disappear when your when your computer crashed.
Oh, it's live now.
Yep, got through it.
Okay. Is everyone in?
Yeah, I got in once. And I'm just
I've got
flying
in
right
once,
now.
yeah.
Okay, let's head on to the coast.
Awesome.
Now, the airport where we're landing at the coast, there is another challenge. The airport has 2 runways, and they meet together in the shape of a capital T. And where they meet, there are a bunch of white lines, a couple of really heavy wide bars, and then a bunch of white lines exactly where they meet. There are 4 of them, 2 pairs. They are halfway along the runway, and your challenge is to touch down between the 2 pairs of lines, or at least at one of the 2 pairs of lines. Again, you're going to want to be going really slowly and come in from the left-hand side of the river.
Sounds good.
Oh,
Oh shit, get my flaps up. That's better.
I think I know who using fish is. It's the guy in the YouTube stream. Because he just crashed his A320.
Okay, remember the runway is shaped like a capital T. You're going to come in on runway 03, and you want to touch down halfway along the runway between the white lines. Very slowly, lots of flaps.
Do you mean touchdown and full stop, or just touchdown?
No, just touch down.
So it doesn't matter if we roll through.
You have to roll through, yeah. There's no way you can stop on a dime.
Ah, that's what you think.
I gotta pull up my stole right now. Flipping to dead mode.
Runway 03. And really slowly. Come in and approach from the left-hand side of the river. Or in other words, if you're paying attention, the south side of the river. And in order to be able to nail your accuracy, you're probably going to need full flaps. And a hint, go all the way out the river to the last bridge before the ocean, and then make your turn.
Gun pilot's water skiing.
That's the way to do it, low and slow. And approximately halfway along the runway, you'll see, first of all, two really heavy white bars. And the ones that you're looking for are just a few feet past those.
So the heavy white bars are the optimum touchdown zone, and the white for that are the end of the touchdown zone.
That's the beginning of the touchdown zone. You want to touch down on the white lines just after those.
For this challenge only.
Yeah, for this challenge only.
I was a bit too early.
You mean you want us to touch down on the threshold markers for the opposite runway?
I can't hear you, Tully.
You want us to touch down on the threshold markers for the opposite runway?
Yes.
Okay. I thought you wanted us to stop before that.
No,
Yeah,
touch
so,
down on those lines.
Alright, got it. Gonna come in for a second attempt.
It's an accuracy challenge.
Gotcha.
Is anyone else playing in VR, or is it just me?
I'm not, so.
It might just
What
be
is-
you.
This one.
What is it you are playing in VR?
Sounds fun.
Ah. Just before.
Yep, that's what I did. Now this next challenge you are going to find very weird.
That already
want you-
sounds weird.
I
Perfect
want you
route.
to get back to the runway. When we take off, you're going to stay on the runway heading. You're going to stay low, about 500 feet. And you're going to look for a building that looks like a number.
On the
building,
runway.
no, in the city, just before the river. You're going to look for a building that looks like a number.
Got it.
So here we go.
I'm guessing it's either 7 or 3.
Stay low, 500 feet. Stay on the runway heading. And look for a building that looks like a number.
Yeah,
If you don't-
number 9. Oh, the 6.
Well, at least you saw it.
I saw 3.
Yeah.
If you didn't see it, turn out to sea and come back around. Because it's the most
Yeah,
interesting thing I've ever seen.
Oh yeah.
You've led a sheltered life then, Charlie.
And then we're going to get back on our magenta line. And the next landing is not marked anywhere. You're going to have to find it. It
On the
is,
magenta line before we yank and bank again.
it is just to the right of the magenta line. And it's before waypoint 10. You're looking for a red house that is square in shape. And it has a private runway beside it. It's sort
Just
Wait.
hold up a second, mate. The next waypoint after we take off from here is waypoint 13.
13.
of, no, it's 10.
13.
No, it's 13.
Yeah.
It's 13.
All right, then head for waypoint 10. Because,
I like it.
because the last one we passed was 9.
Huh?
Yeah, mine says waypoint 10.
Yeah, at the end of the magenta line, mine says waypoint 13.
Yeah, same here.
Something wrong with what you've come up with.
I think you might not have the latest version. I've done that before too, mate. On the other day with Tolly and Philippines. You may
Yeah.
not have the latest version.
It's been up there for a week.
Little nav map says 13, but in-game says 10.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting as well.
Oh, in-game is saying 10?
Yeah, in game says 10.
Okay.
Little nav, same.
I'm going off little nav map and it says 10.
Yeah, because 10 is actually before where we landed last.
Yeah, a couple of waypoints back.
Yeah, my regular VFR map in game is showing this next one that is 13 on nav map, but it's 10 in flight.
So I guess we're heading for 13 little nav map.
All right,
13 or 10, whichever one shows
so,
up.
so be it.
Yeah.
The next one.
Just to the right of the magenta line, you're looking for a square house with a red roof and a private runway beside it. The runway, it looks like it's covered with black tar and sand.
So I want to get on that runway.
Squid Vicious, we're in New Zealand. We just left NZHK. Because Charlie, is the your waypoint 10? Is it 14.9 nautical miles from the airport? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, waypoint 13 is what we've got. Same thing.
Interesting.
This airport is about half a mile to the right of the magenta line.
Follow Charlie.
Probably between the airport and the river we're going across, because then we get in the mountains.
Yeah, I found it.
I've just gone around it.
Yeah, I'm about
And
to
you
go
want to
over
come.
it.
You want to come in from the east.
Is this it right here?
It's very short, so you're going to need lots of flaps.
Did you mean land facing east?
I think he said from the east, Tolly.
Sorry, no, land facing east. Yes,
But he's maneuvering
from the
up
west.
to the west. So
No,
Come in
so
from the west.
Coming from the west. Okay.
Has everyone found it?
No, I must have overflown it, so... I'm following you, so I'll be coming in shortly then.
I think a better challenge would be, as soon as you see the airport, you attempt to land on it from whatever position you're in.
I'm directly above it.
because
Well,
I
that's
thought you
what I would
did
do.
that, Steve.
Wow, that's very short.
It's very short.
You going in now, Charlie?
I'm going in now.
Following behind you.
Yeah, it isn't the same point as waypoint 13.
Now, when you land, taxi into the parking area beside the house. And take particular notice of the house. There's something special about it.
Yes.
500.
Doesn't look like it's got a door.
That's not it.
There's a naked woman sitting in front.
If that'll get your attention, that's pretty good.
500.
I give up, Charlie. I can see a satellite dish, and that's about it.
It doesn't have a door.
Okay, I'll explain when we get to the end of our trip.
Looks like it's got slats over the windows.
There was a murder here.
Connie's gone all the way around it looking for something special.
You said there was something special with the house, so not looking out.
The side of the house that faces you after you come off the runway.
Huh. Looks like the doors were supposed to be on the inside.
Well, it's slanting.
Are we all in?
You used to be a restaurant.
Drive through.
Yeah, I give up, Charlie.
I can see those slats over the windows. That's the only thing that looks strange to me.
Oh, those awnings, you mean?
No.
The security shutter.
That's the roller shutters.
Okay, this next part is the longest yank and bank you've probably ever done in this sim yet.
He's not going to tell us.
So I'm not going to tell you till the end.
Looks like the windows are boarded up on a couple.
So pay attention, stay low and fast. Again, there's another part where you're going to need to go full throttle to climb up over a saddle. And here we go.
I want my money back.
We'll take off to the west.
Have fun, K-Star.
Which is the button to skew to move your plane?
Why?
Why?
It's blue.
You're supposed to say, because I just wanted to know.
Yeah, gun pilot. You see where waypoint 13 is? It's all the way out here.
Yeah,
So-
I know. It's
Yeah, well, there's something between his plane and the plane I have.
well, I did it with Tolly the other day in the Philippines, and that I gave Tolly the plan. I thought I'd load the same one, but in fact I'd had a previous version. It wasn't the 2/3 the way around that I finally twigged that Tolly had the right one, and I had the previous one, which was not matching in certain spots.
Yeah. Are we supposed to go through this valley or go with the magenta line?
Just follow me. The magenta line is approximately the flight path.
Oh, so we don't follow the magenta line.
Oh, okay.
You can follow the magenta line.
Well, I'm on the river now if you go over the top.
That's where you want to be.
See, I was saying the shortest route between 2 points is a straight line.
And we go pounding along the river. This could be a lot of fun for all of you, and it could be somewhat exhausting.
Just put your head sweatband on, you'll be fine.
Yeah. Hey, so we've had some casualties already.
Off the bat, there's a hard bank to the left.
Lovely.
It's worthwhile just reading your map as well, hey Charlie.
Yes.
Make sure you don't take the wrong turn.
Yeah, I've done that in the Grand Canyon.
Wow.
Went into the canyon and then I took the wrong turn and I couldn't pull myself back up in time.
This is awesome.
When you start getting close to those mountains with the beigey brown tops on,
Yep.
go full throttle.
Okay.
We're already full throttle.
Yeah, already.
500. 500.
And then you want to make a hard banking climb to the left.
Ooh. Wow.
There are some magnificent views that open up before your eyes.
500.
And then we're going up this long valley up here and over the top. Again, you're going to need as much speed as you can muster. So climb before you get to this valley and then descend a little bit to build up your speed. It's again, one of these opportunities where you can bounce over the top.
Tail mates, you told us a bit late to climb before we get here.
It's over the top and a hard right.
Stall. 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 Stall.
I'm going to pause up here and wait for everybody. And head all the way down to the bottom of the valley. Charlie, you made it this time.
I was had to slew up, mate, because I was right behind you, and then you said, "Oh, you better climb before you get to the valley."
I thought you said you were watching the flight plan.
Yeah.
You've been through here once before.
It's a week ago. I mean, I have trouble remembering what I had for breakfast. I have the same thing every morning.
You want me to stop at 21? Or keep going?
Keep going.
Yeah.
If you
It's
can
all
follow the
right.
flight plan, keep going.
It's all the way at the end now, isn't it, mate?
It's all the way to the end.
Okay.
I'm right behind you, Bumper.
Ah, shoot. I was gonna say, I'll race you there, but
Too
I'm
late.
not racing anymore. Well, I had cut the engine down to nothing.
That's no fun.
Well, coming down that hill.
Being inverted is.
Now there's one more place where you have to climb out, but it's not hard.
Sure.
Are you doing this entire leg upside down, Tolstoy?
No, only I couldn't possibly. I'm having hard enough time as it is doing 4 or 5 minutes worth. I'm on the edge of my seat.
Wow, this is really cool.
Another hard left-hand bank coming up.
Yeah, other way, other left, guys.
I could use that to confuse my other left because I'm upside down.
It's finding the same, Tolly.
What's that? Oh, you're the same, you said.
Yeah.
Took me 10 seconds to compute. Oh! No! Oh!
Hey, Joe.
Yeah.
I was browsing on YouTube. Came up in my recommended Hawaii peaks, mountain peaks, snow covered. It's like, what?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. They do get snow. It's amazing.
Yeah. Well, it's because I watched that clip that you put up a couple of weeks ago after the Hawaii flight, and now it comes up in the recommended every so often.
You're going to have to get out there.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get out there.
After all this is over.
Yeah.
Another hard bank to the left, and we come out into this really nice little valley.
I might be retired by then.
And basically we are halfway through.
What's the retirement age in Canada, mate?
Sorry?
What's the retirement age in Canada?
3 times an age?
The retirement age is usually 65.
Oh, 65, yeah.
67 here.
If you can afford.
And going to 70.
My in-laws retired at 50 and 49.
Wow.
I was like, well, it's 49. She was about to turn 50, but she was 49.
That's great.
Yeah. So they've been retired for over 10 years now. It's
I had 10 years next month, February.
okay.
Congrats.
No, sorry, 11 years. 11 years.
I've been retired for 22 years.
Tolstoy, stop.
And having a ball.
22.
You retired. You said you retired the same age I did.
So he's 87. If people retire at 65 and he's been retired for 22 years.
I retired early.
I know. You don't sound like you're 87.
I got 4 more years now. I'm done.
You retired at the same age then, Charlie.
What?
You and I retired at the same age.
Yes? Okay. but different eras.
By 10 years? Oh no, only by about 8 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, at our age is nothing.
Yeah. Well, maybe your age. My age, an extra 8 years is a gold mine.
That's awesome that you can retire and enjoy it, you know?
Yeah. Jealous.
500.
Hey, save some airspeed for this climb coming up.
Yeah.
Oh, check it. Up in the mountain, there's a big, huge chunk that's like turquoise.
Yeah. That's where you start your climb.
Yeah, but we're not going that way.
No, but you're going climbing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, my hat switch has just decided to stop working.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That's not good.
So I look back behind me and yep. Totally
Yesterday, my Windows key stopped working. I think there's a bug in Windows 10 recently.
Well, yeah, because I just got a new update for Windows.
And they're fixing it. Never had a problem. It was just weird in my start menu, but I did a file scan and it found corrupted files and fixed them, and it's gone. I think Discord was causing the problem for some reason.
Oh, that's pretty good there.
This is great. The snow.
Not very much chatter going on. A lot of flying.
We should do a flight through the Rocky Mountains in Canada.
I've tried it. There's nothing like this.
It's also a tough flight for adult beverages. It's like a two-hand flight.
Yeah.
I took my hand off the stick for a second and I almost crashed.
And then we come out into this nice wide valley and we're done.
Oh.
Put live weather on if you don't have it on. It looks amazing.
Yeah, I do. It's great.
Well, we're done that part. We're not done the flight.
Oh, okay.
I was like, holy smokes. It was like an hour and 10 minutes. Wow.
always sign of a good flight when you think it went by so fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the fish.
Alrighty. Just see how we can get inverted.
Well, I got the shadow on the. As long as you see your shadow, you're pretty good, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At our destination, called Manduka, there are actually two airports serving the same place. The first one has 2 runways.
The Boeing crashed.
The second one has 1 runway. We are going to land on the second one. It's a short one, it's only 2,000 feet. So you need to come in slow and lots of flaps.
This live weather.
fell off my desk, so I totally lost concentration.
Ooh. Who said
You
live?
just disappeared there, Joe.
Who said live weather? Can't see.
Oh no, I'm gonna have to turn it off now, but it's cool when you're coming up to it. It's a, the ridges of cloud. So far, it's been great.
Back to a few clouds.
Yeah.
500.
As soon as you see the airport marker, start slowing down. It's a grass runway and very slippery.
And we're landing at the second airport?
We're landing at the second one at a single runway, about 2,000 feet long.
Good point.
06.
Nice flight, Charlie.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Really nice one.
Yeah, that was great. Yank and Banks are one of my favorite things.
I really like that, where you climb up, and then you said, when you do that, you take a hard left, and then you go up a bit more, and then boom, it just like, you just drop from there. It's nice.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be able to do that in real life with this plane.
No.
So we're flying past Manuka to the next airport, correct?
Manuka is where we're landing.
Oh, sure.
But there are two airports there. They're all grass and there's no distinguishing them.
I found it.
But when we land, taxi all the way up to the lodge at the end of the runway. And then turn around 180 degrees.
I found it.
I'll meet you at the bar.
Yeah.
We need a drink to settle our nerves.
And my hands are shaking.
Well, if that's what's happening, then I've accomplished my mission.
Yeah, well done.
And you're going to tell us that house is up here as well.
Yep.
Oh, I guess, did I?
Taxi all the way to the end and then turn around 180 degrees.
Stall.
Say cheat.
And look back, and that is where we came from. Isn't that just the most magnificent view?
Fantastic.
What are we looking at?
Yeah, just face southwest and look at the view. It's fantastic.
Yeah,
Well, what do you mean that's where we came?
that's where we just came from.
Yeah, I thought you meant where, like, how we started the flight.
No.
Then I looked at the flight plan, I'm like, no, we're not close.
What is hell?
Okay, when everyone gets here, we're going to go inside the lodge for a hot chocolate with 2 mushrooms.
2 mushrooms?
And I'm with two marshmallows. And I'm going to tell you the story of the flight.
Wow, man.
Yeah, I'll pack my mushrooms.
Yeah, maybe I'm going to go for the mushrooms too.
Mad mushrooms.
That would make this flight interesting.
You can shut your engine down if you want. Now, some of you may have gathered a theme so far.
Yank and bank.
More or less.
Shake and bake.
Basically, the flight was divided into two halves. First, we went west. Second half came back east. We began in Darfield, which has twin airports. The first landing was on the second of two ridges. And on the way up the valley, we saw something very unusual, and there were two of them. We went through the mountains, full throttle up the long sloping valley over the saddle between two mountain peaks, and then over a second saddle. Down into the plains for our third landing, you were challenged to touch down between two parallel buildings and stop before the trees. At our next landing, our second airport, there were two runways forming a capital T. The touchdown was to be in the middle of the runway, on or between two sets of painted parallel lines. We take off over the town and find a building that, to some of you, might have looked like the number 2. Across the plain to the mystery private landing strip. And we pulled up in front of the house and then over to the parking lot. On the house, you might have noticed there were two window awnings. Through the mountains and up to full throttle for the second time to go over a saddle. And finally out into the valley here to relax. Did anyone notice that at each of our landings we used 2 stages of flaps? Our previous trip down here in New Zealand was a week ago.
Yeah.
So this is the second trip to New Zealand in 2 consecutive weeks on 2 consecutive Fridays. The date last week was January 22nd. That's 01/22/20/21, which is composed of 2 zeros, 2 1s, and 4 2s.
Is there going to be a test on this?
That is Charlie Fox's surprise New Zealand flight.
Well done.
So many 2s! Why is there 2 on everything?
So many 2s.
And 2 bounces at every landing.
Yeah.
Damn it.
I didn't get inspired until we did the first flight down here, and then I started discovering 2s all the way through this flight. So I figured, what the hell? Make it a theme.
Wow.
That's crazy.
I
didn't notice that at all.
Are you like a PhD in mathematics or something?
No. But I have a medical degree, and I have a electronics engineering degree.
Okay.
Wow. I thought it was going to be a thing like there's 2 of everything and there's 2 Charlie Fox's. I'm actually a twin or something.
No.
I guess we'd never really know.
So there you go. Thanks for coming.
Well thought out.
Hey, that was
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, that was awesome.
That was
man.
well
You put a
thought
lot
out.
of thought into that. Modern
Yeah,
art.
that's
Now I gotta
cool.
change my combination. Damn it.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Okay, pass the mushrooms.
two mushrooms for Charlie.
Mushrooms each.
And take 2 minutes to chew on them.
This is gorgeous, gorgeous country down here.
Yeah.
So I may try and put together another one.
Oh, wait.
Somewhere in the same area. With
To
a
let you
different
know,
theme.
Just
New
to let you know,
Zealand.
It's gonna
I'm from
be
New Zealand. So another really nice place is Queenstown, full of mountains, and there's little airports around there as well and snow. So check
Yeah.
out Queenstown.
Fantastic.
All right,
I'll do that.
Charlie.
Thank you.
All right, Charlie, listen to this. New Zealand has 2 main islands. Boom.
Boom.
That's my
you go.
addition to the flight.
It's a 2-hour flight from Sydney to New Zealand.
Oh, Gunny.
Anything that starts with the 2, we just gotta say it.
There you go.
Just too much.
Yeah.
Oh, I got it. Ooh. That was awesome.
Yeah, that was good.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, but you forgot. If you would have won another half hour, it would have been 2 hour
2 hours.
flight.
Hey. Oh, you're right.
Well, no, then you could do a part 2 that is 2 hours long.
Yeah.
There you go.
There we go.
No, it had to be
No,
3.
The next theme will be something completely different. Just to keep you guessing.
Yeah. Hey,
That's
yeah.
cool.
Yeah,
Thank you.
because I just clued in. I don't know if you actually said that, but at the beginning there was those 2 of those weird looking white things.
Yes.
Yeah, all right.
I did that.
Yeah, I know.
And if you want to carry it a bit further, they were 2 quarter segments, which put together made one of 2 halves of a circle.
Oh,
my mind's blown.
This is too much.
Charlie's
you've
melting my
been
brain.
retired- You've been retired too long.
More time on my hands than I know what to do with.